We're at Chuckanut Mountain. We're going to go up to Friggins Lake and come back. How's that sound for excitement? There's only 2 women over 70 years old who have finished a 100-miler in this country, and I happen to be one of the 2. It's an unusual thing to be doing, especially, I guess, when you're 60 and 70 years old. The general population does think you're not quite right.
Well, we started running together approximately 10 years ago. She was training for a 50K, and I ran with her. She turned around and looked at me and she said, "You know, you could run this too." And that was it. I had no intentions running 50Ks or ultras, and I was challenged. We ran Umstead, the 100-mile, and I quit after 75 miles, and I had to have help with the last 3 miles. It's disappointing, but it certainly did not stop me in my second attempt at running 100 miles. I tried again with Rocky Raccoon 100, and I felt wonderful.
Well, when I was doing my 100-miler, the people at the aid station were more concerned. They knew my age, and they knew I was, going to be the oldest finisher if I made it. And they were very concerned that I keep moving. And I was just like, it's okay. I mean, I had sort of the loops timed, and I wasn't getting that much slower on each loop, and I thought, okay, it's going to be okay. I was just going to finish at my pace, if I made it, fine. If not, that was okay too. I knew I was going to go the distance at that point. Oh, yes.
Funny you should ask.
When you run a 100-miler, you get a belt buckle.
We are willing, and I think Barb is a bit competitive. She may not admit it. She is competitive. It's like we're challenged and we're going to do it.
Yeah, well, obviously I'm not competitive because there's nobody my age to be competitive with. And in ultra runs, the competition is between you and the trail. That's it. It's just to finish the race, to do the race.
I beg to differ. I think you are competitive because you are out there doing it. Your 50-mile, you were the second oldest lady to do that run, and you're very proud of that.
Well, that one I did have that goal. That was in my mind before I started. That I wanted to be the oldest. I did want to get that accolade. But usually it's just I want to go out, be able to finish without getting hurt, come in under the time and enjoy it. That's it.
We don't run a lot of miles in a week. We're very low mileage, and it works. It's very surprising, but it works. We're systematic. We do our track workout, we do our hill repeats, hour or so on Saturday, longer on Sunday. We're continuous, but we don't put in a lot of mileage, and we're slow. I like running. It's very satisfying, and I'm competitive, which is, I think, a curse, but I like to win races or at least be with the top 3. I find it very satisfying. And getting older, it's becoming more satisfying.
Running it's enhanced my life a lot. I mean, if I didn't have it, it would be a big hole. I think I sort of border on being obsessive. Because once we finish one race, and maybe even before we finish the race, I'm already thinking of what the next one is going to be. But that's because I'm trying to get as much in now as I can before I get to the point where it's going to be more of a problem to do long races, which is what I like to do. Well, we hope to do the JFK 50-miler this fall. And then I definitely will keep doing 50Ks. I don't know whether I'll do more 50-milers, or I would like to finish another 100-miler, but we'll see. I'm finding since I got to be 75 and 76 that I am noticing my age a little bit more.
I would like to thank Barb for being my running partner all these years. I'm not going to cry. 8 o'clock in the morning, she either comes to my house or I go to her house, or we'll meet someplace, and it's just like clockwork. And it's been wonderful. It's been
And that is true.
a great experience.
If you have a running part, somebody you can train with, makes a big difference. Big difference.
It's my bud.